Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, yes, for you.
Wow.
Okay, great. Okay. Nah, saya po, ano yung baby? Jangan buko.
Good Sunday morning. This is what I saw when I just came out from my hostel. The road is closed right in front of my hostel. Road closed, and they have all this like the carnival stuff. That's pretty interesting. In fact, this is the first time that I see so many people on the Brunei street. Yeah, let's go and have a look. This is the Sunday market, I believe. Clothings. Lots of everyday stuff. Yeah, clothings like hats and toys. Some drink store to quench your thirst. Many clothing stores. So this way leading to the Grand Mosque. Potato chips for $1. Oh, hello. It is not particularly interesting, but I think the best part of it is to be able to see all these everyday people walking on the streets. I think that's the main highlight. And the fact that usually this street is normally kind of streaming with cars. Yeah, hardly kind of a car-free day. Yeah, I particularly like car-free days. So right in front of me is the waterfront. Pretty sizable carnival or Sunday market, and it's not particularly very claustrophobic. Yeah, I think that's very nice. Very leisure. Yeah, lots of space to wander around. So in case you want to know, BSB is surrounded by lots of water channel. So what you can actually do is are able to kind of rent a boat. Yeah, that takes you around this location. I think like what this fella does. I was told that it is $10 Bruneian dollars to make a round. So to try to get an experience of the so-called the water surrounding the capital. It's almost like Venice. Yeah. Even the pier looks a little bit like Venice. That look at the pier fold. Comparatively, there are more people coming up on a Sunday than Saturday, yesterday. Yeah. So which is nice. Right in front of Sun Tian building, there's this, you can find this bus terminal. Yeah. So which you can catch all the buses around BSB. So including the buses to Gadok and to the airport. So just wait here. I mean, be forewarned that the buses over here is a little bit infrequent. Yeah, so don't expect any kind of schedule. And if you are pressed for time, I think just use that or walk. Yeah, I think this place is pretty manageable from a walking perspective. Diagonally across the bus interchange, you can see an ancient Chinese temple. What does it say? 广泽尊王 腾云殿. Yeah, so that's the name of the temple. Let's cross the road and have a look. That's where the temple is. Just walking into the temple. Oh, look at that. There's a aqua on the floor. Not exactly very big, but yeah, let's see what we have got in there. This is the side temple, and this is the main temple. So this is Teng Yun Dian. I just make a quick prayer for safety. Yeah. So I'm out of this temple now. So just randomly walking around this waterfront area. Right across the temple, you can find a wet market. I think this is very little mentioned on the guides, the travel guides. So yeah, let me just have a look, see whether there's anything worthwhile visiting, or hopefully I can find my breakfast in here. So these are the veg stores. Can see an abundance of vegetables. Oh, where's the food store? I'm actually more interested in the food store. Look, I have almost finished. Couldn't find anything to eat. Look what I saw. I think there's some auxiliary building next to it. You can order your food here and eat it next to it. Yeah. So I'm going to have this peanut pancake. Small one costs $2 and the big one $3. I had that yesterday night. I really quite like it. As other people, I think they do put in resin, which is quite delightful. I quite like it yesterday. Yeah. So I guess this is mine. This is Yes. Thank you. Right, for my food. Now heading to somewhere to eat. I saw some chairs over there, but I don't think that's a chair. I think that's the seafood area. Yeah. Let me just go in and kepo a little bit. The small fishes. Prawns. Oh, this is big. And the crabs. Well, just to let you know, I think Brunei is surrounded by sea. I won't call it surrounded, but one part of the land is covered with sea. I think that's the chicken. Not going in. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The bustling marketplace. Thank you. Yeah, I need to have my coffee to go along with my food. Let me just grab a seat. This is my deluxe breakfast at the marketplace. That's how you can eat it cleanly. I think the yesterday one tastes better. The coffee is horrible. DIY breakfast, so you got to get rid of the rubbish yourself. Without going too far into Gadok, which is 5 kilometers away, you can also have a local market experience. Yeah, right here at this BSB. The cars are starting to stream in. People are coming into the marketplace and into the waterfront area. Yeah, look at the number of people waiting at the bus terminal. This is the bus terminal. Seriously, I'm not kidding. Alright, let's go back into the side lane. This could be the traditional meditation. Yeah, for whatever purpose, I'm sure you know. Yeah, the traditional hue. That's Hong Kong.
Uncle Piang, sukan poket, Uncle lagi. Ini, mga nilakatkan sa iyo.
Look at that.
Hindi, Papa. Cuma Mama pegang, Papa pegang. Okay? Siapa poket?
And you see the gecko?
Di cut. Tak hanya like blocking away.
Yeah, look at it. Yeah, also have dogs. What is real and what is not? I don't know. I don't know whether which one is real one. I think this one must be the real one. I think only the gecko is real. Exotic pets.
Mana. Jangan jatuh sana kana jangan. Siapa yang melompat? Kanak-kanak kan dia.
I really like this hostel. Every time when I feel like kind of getting away from the crowd, which is right below, or just kind of trying to get some air conditioning, 16 degrees, I will come here. I will come back to my hostel and have a rest. Very good location. I'm out of my hostel again. Yeah, after taking a water break and aircon break. Yeah, I think although the time now is 9:30ish, but this is very hot here. Yeah, so we always need to do some, what do you call that, solar protection when it comes to the sun, and also I think take lots of water. So I'm going towards the waterfront, trying to get a transport from the mainland to Kampong Ayer. I'm not sure what time does the market end. Probably in the afternoon or evening. I'm not sure. Yeah. But it's a pretty nice thing that they close off the road to be a car-free day. Yeah, you can just walk on the street like that. So when you are in Brunei, try, and especially on a weekend, try to go to a Sunday market. I think there are a couple of Sunday market here. So the one that I went is Jalan Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddin. So this is the Sunday market. It is pretty impressive. Yeah. I think the roads is being closed off so that they can hold the market on the streets. So this is the area to, if you want to get a roundabout boat around this waterway. I was quoted $10. So yeah, I mean, I'm actually looking for the single trip, the $1 per journey trip. Yeah, so I don't think it's here. Let me try another location before going down to ask them for a so-called market. Yeah, in a way. I think what they quote me is just a round trip tour. Yeah, which costs $15.